What's happening, people? It's the homies, Mr. 400. I got my co-host, Mr. Dubbins, in this thing. I got my other co-host, Miss
I'm
Infinite, in this
back.
thing. It's a family now, man. Like, if y'all notice, I stopped saying like one or the other. I just be like straight off the Ave, like, because this shit is growing, and y'all like the core. Y'all like this is like the key trifecta for real. You know what I mean? Because
It
we
is.
need that female energy. We need that female mind. You know what I mean? Input on some of these
Absolutely.
things on
We make
certain streams
everything
and shit. So
better.
yeah, you already know. You already know how it is, man. We gonna start this thing like this. First, I'm gonna say I'm feeling magnificent today. I'm feeling I'm feeling like, blessed for real. You know what I mean? Because, when you set out to do some ish, it don't have to work, and this ish been working. So I'm just one day at a time with this ish. You know what I'm saying? I know it takes dedication, and I appreciate y'all for pulling up and tapping in when y'all pull up and tap in. You know what I'm saying? And just know, you know what I mean. First of all, I love y'all to death, and we gonna get to it at the end of the
Oh, we
motherfucking
love
day.
you too, then. We love you
You
too,
know what I'm
then.
saying? So, homie, first, hold up. I'm gonna go ladies first. Cuz, how you
Oh,
feeling
thank you.
tonight?
How sweet. I feel great. It's a wonderful Friday night. Not too cold, not too warm. I can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
How
Got
you
the
fellas
Ravens
doing?
purple popping.
I do. I'm from Baltimore. I got to keep it that way. It's like I'm an
Football
Eagles
season is
fan. Don't
back.
be weird. I'm still an Eagles fan. There's nothing I can do about
Okay.
it.
Like I just figured, you know what I mean, Baltimore, you feel me? So I just
But I
figured,
was
you just
born there. I'm loyal. It's the loyalty for me. It was either
respect. That's why I'm
Pittsburgh
an
or
Eagles fan.
Philly.
It's a PA thing. You know what I mean?
Family's in
It's a
Philly. Yeah.
PA thing.
No,
Dubbins.
no shade, Ravens. Don't get crazy. No shade.
No shade. Dub, you good? You straight? How you feeling? Yes, sir. So man, look, y'all know how we get this shit rocking, man. It's always look at this madness. So look, I don't know how much madness I'm gonna go because I could go. Damn, I keep burping. I hate that shit.
Wow.
I hate me trying to talk. They be like burp. Like, damn, bruh. All right, so hold up.
Got a roast.
Check this shit out, bro. We got this young child, man. I was scrolling and I saw this young child, and I said to myself, first and foremost, like, why would this child pick this thing up? And it, man, we need to start watching these kids, bro, because at the end of the day, bro, I'm just hold up, bro. What would you do if your kid came? You let your kid go outside and play, and they pop up with this joint right here. Check this joint out, man. Hold up, let me refresh.
Wow.
You know what that is, right? Off the
Is that a
rip, you know what that
turkey
is.
or a hawk?
I don't know what it is.
How in the world did you catch that?
I think it's injured.
I was walking down to our fort.
I think it was
Then I
injured.
saw it run and I chased it. Then it went up in the tree. Then I shake the tree and it fell and it was running. Then I got hold of it and I pulled it to me.
Yeah, it's not a chicken, dude. Quit petting it.
It's not a
Kitchen
chicken,
just brought a
dude.
bird from the woods. What do you have?
I don't know.
Crazy.
His explanation is crazy. Like,
Did you catch that?
I think it's
I was
injured.
walking down to our fort.
I think it was
Then I saw it
injured.
run and I chased it. Then it went up in the tree. Then I shake the tree and it fell and it was running. Then I got hold of it and I pulled it to me.
Yeah, it's not a chicken, dude. Quit petting it.
he said, it's not a chicken, dude.
I mean,
What y'all
for
doing?
me, I was Cynthia of the creek. I was always in the creek picking up rocks in the water, so that was like a normal thing for boys to just go pick up animals and bring them back. I picked up animals and I brought them back too.
Shit, I was the type to I don't know about picking up animals, but I definitely was like messing with bugs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I remember.
I was messing with. She said, I remember.
Shenanigans.
Hold up. Yeah, I had to test our sound. I had to make sure our sound is straight because sometimes that ish go fuzzy and I don't even be knowing. So I had to hit the little monitor screen over there. But yeah, we good. But yeah, bugs, bro. Bugs was definitely something I mess with. I ain't really mess with animals because I ain't like picking up animals and feeling the bones. You know what I mean?
What
It's
do
just
you
something about
mean?
like you ever pick up a cat and like or like a dog or something and then like you could just feel the ribs and like they might put their elbow in your ribs and just like when you try to pick them up. I hate
That's the
that ish.
same thing as dating a really skinny guy, Mike. What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness. Stop playing.
It's the same. It's the same. I'm a bigger
Stop
girl. It's
playing.
the same.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm kidding.
Wildin'. Wildin'. She said it's the same thing as a that's an
I'm
interesting
joking.
comparison. That's wild. But yo, hold up. Speaking of football, I I don't know what's going on with this mascot, bro, but the damn Jacksonville Jaguars got come to the front of the congregation and they gotta explain some things because for you to have a mascot like this, it's the most pause-ish in the world for one. And then it's just like like, bro, like how do you sign up for that job? Hold up. This joint right here. No music. No music. All right, hold up. Look at my man's. What is he wearing? Nothing.
Is that just a SpongeBob head?
He got a jaguar head on.
Oh,
He
oh,
painted
oh,
yellow
oh.
with an American flag speedo, and he got the damn jaguar head. And then peep his gesture.
Hide
What
your
you
children
doing?
though.
Like,
Can't take your kids to that football game.
yeah, man. Like, I don't know. Like, that's some madness. He
What did
Dub,
Kendrick
you taking
say?
that
He's
job?
a fan, and he needs to go
He said,
inside.
"Fuck no." Oh shit! Look at this nigga.
I can't.
Hold on, let me full screen it. Oh, let me full screen it
This
one
nigga
time.
really got a speedo on.
He
though.
really got an American flag speedo on, right? With the jaguar head. They say, why do the Jaguars have this freaky ass mascot out here?
It's giving Diddy all day. I don't like it.
Yo,
Then to do it again.
like, how did they even get away with that? Boy,
Yeah, how
just
do you
walk
do
around
it?
with a speedo on.
You need to shut that down. I've never seen anything like that ever. It doesn't belong in
That shit
football.
madness.
That
That's why
matters.
that's why it made the goddamn madness. Cause I was like, you know what? I did a quick little skim. You feel me? Hold up, this madness right
Was it
here
a
is
dare?
crazy.
Was it a dare? Maybe he lost
Huh?
a dare and he had to do that.
I don't know if he lost a dare or like I don't know. Like, is there? I mean, cause you know the different mascots got different type. You know what I'm saying? Like ours is
Right.
clothed, obviously, but like theirs, maybe it's too hot to wear a jaguar suit.
No, absolutely not.
That would
He
be
could have
my
even worn a
only
skin.
that would be my only excuse for him that I could possibly use. But we gonna get this shit rolling, man. We got the man. This is look right to the tippity top topics.
Oh, that's so much better. All right, awesome.
Look, check it out. Kendrick gets picked for the Super Bowl.
Correct.
How do you feel about that? Cause like, do you feel like cause
Okay,
they've been up in arms talking about Lil
okay.
Wayne and this, that, and the third. And I love
I'm
Wayne to
ready.
death, like all the way back,
I'm
Baby
ready.
Fro. That's one of Dub know. Cash Money is like my biggest inspiration, like for real, when
Sure.
it came to the music. So like me, I was a little bit on the fence with it. Like I would love that for him. You know what I'm saying? I would love that for hip hop. But
Definitely.
like at the same time, I kind of get it because of who's controlling it and because of just Kendrick stage performances are immaculate. He
I
puts on a
mean, when I look
show.
at it, you got to think he does. And why didn't Lil Wayne get the Super Bowl when he was hot? The only reason that Drake stepped up was because Baby didn't pay Lil Wayne. He ain't had the money to start the label, so he had to fund Drake instead. So I feel like Baby stole a Super Bowl from him in the long run. It wasn't Jay Z. Unless like all these years the Super Bowl has been in New Orleans, and now that Kendrick did it, everybody has a problem with it. Whoever gets it, gets it. He can perform in Vegas. He can
Hmm.
perform. If he got LA, would they expect him to take Wayne down and put Kendrick up? Like, can we just congratulate people when they get something and let what's for you be for you, and what's for somebody else be for somebody else?
You
It's
know the
not your
crazy shit
time.
though. People were saying that like before Jay-Z had it, they didn't really like include our culture into it. So like they're kind of like starting
They
to
didn't.
wrap us into it. You know
They
what I mean?
didn't.
But at the same time, it's like
It was a peace
I
deal.
feel like because he's in control of wrapping our culture into it, and they got their little thing. People kind of alluding to the
Mm.
fact that like he snubbed Wayne, like he knew it would hurt. You feel me? But at the same time, it's like I can see that argument because that does make hella sense. But at the same time, it's
And
like
Drake is a bad
Kendrick,
look.
bro,
Drake is a
his
bad look
stage
across
show.
the board, and he's connected to Drake. No, it's just not. It's not a Super
That
Bowl
part too.
moment.
That's what made it like kind of like you can kind of see the like how he undercut him a little bit because of the Drake connection to Wayne, and then he
Yeah.
like slide Kendrick in there, but at the same time like homie did the Grammys and set that off like his "We Gonna Be All Right" performance was crazy. You know what I mean? So I think they want that type of energy for that type of platform. You know what I mean? Like
Kendrick
I don't really
captivated
see
the
Wayne
world.
coming out with a crazy like choreographed like
He's
show.
not gonna do
You
it.
feel me? For that type of platform,
Right.
which is I think that's probably why they might have did it on that professional level. But I really think Jay probably did try to undercut him a little bit. You know what I mean?
It's
But I really
also
f with
levels to
Wayne.
this.
So,
Let's not forget.
but what if he brings him out?
I mean, he might bring him out,
Like
but I just really feel
he
like this
does.
is
He got
Kendrick's
one called Mona
moment,
Lisa.
and we should just let Kendrick have it.
Probably like it wasn't that long ago. Because I had to look it up because I was like, what if he brings Wayne out? But I was like, do they got songs together? So I had to Google that shit, and it was a song called Mona Lisa. I never heard it. I played like a piece of it,
Me
but I was like,
neither.
okay, yeah.
You
But they
can't
got
play
a
songs
song
that nobody
together,
knows at the Super Bowl.
and that's crazy. That's crazy. Like if anything, I think bring him up and let him do like a piece of a Millie or like a I don't know. I don't know how you would work Wayne into a Kendrick's show. You know what I mean? Given
Because they're two
how,
different entities, like,
yeah, and then how his theatrics are on
especially the
stage
beef
is
with Drake is
crazy.
so deep. Did you hear that new song? Can he really bring Drake out after he dropped that song? I don't think he
Well,
can.
and that's another thing. I was finna get to that shit too later on, but Kendrick ate the whole game for real.
He
Like he really
did.
was
He ate
coming at more than
everybody
just
whole
him. He was shutting shit down. Like it's too much party music. It's too many niggas in the strip clubs. It's too much like pop pill
He
ass
said the
music. So he
quiet
was
part
trying to
out loud.
yeah, he was basically telling these cats like, yo, we shutting the party down. You
Get
know
it
what I mean?
together.
Like exactly. Let's take it back to the essence of this shit when bars was something. You
When
know what I
lyrics
mean?
mattered.
Mm-hmm. Hold up. Even okay, and this is a thing too, because people forget that Kendrick performed 2022 on the Dr. Dre set. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and mute it because I don't want to get flagged or nothing like that. I'm trying to keep this stream flowing. But this particular performance right here, if you can just see, like you can just without even like just look how they come into this. It
You make
makes
the heart of
sense,
every
bro.
lyricist sing. Like every writer is just like, yes, that's what it's
It
for.
makes sense. Boy made me go into my little like I was trying to figure out, like I've been making grown rap lately. So like it really put me in a different mindset. Like his album, Schoolboy Q album, Schoolboy Q said it. He's like he's not trying to make shit that sounds like, what I'm saying, that. He wants to sound his age. You feel me? So I've been on that type time. But that shit right there, when I really start to think about Kendrick at the Super Bowl as opposed to Lil Wayne at the Super Bowl, it made total sense because bro, he's gonna kill that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you think he'll do They Not Like Us? Do you think he'll actually do that on a Super Bowl stage?
I don't think he will.
Is it allowed?
I
Is he
don't
allowed
know.
to sing that song?
I think that's a
I
bit.
don't
I
know.
don't know.
That
I feel
is,
like you have to.
everybody's been playing it though in
His
all the
biggest
other
track.
sports. Like,
Yeah, it's definitely
I
his
don't
biggest
know,
ish, and it's breaking all types of records right now. So like,
all the
I could
world.
see it being a possibility to
Yeah,
just do the hook, maybe. I don't know if he'll do verses. You know what I mean? But I
yeah,
could I
maybe
could
the hook.
possibly see him doing the
Yeah,
hook. You know what I
if he
mean?
does
But
it,
look,
people
man,
gonna lose it. It's enough to make you want to go.
Lil Wayne,
It's a Super Bowl
obviously,
party.
Yeah.
everybody been speaking about Lil Wayne. Saying his 2 cents about the situation. Let me go ahead and reset this joint and see what Wayne's speaking about.
I want to say for forgive me for the delay, um, the delay on just the delay. I want to say I had to first of all I had to get strength. I had to get strength enough to do this without breaking. Um, I must say thank you. I must say thank you to every voice, every opinion, all the care, all the love, and the support out there. Your words turn into arms and it held me up when I try to fall back. Um, that hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown, and for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position. So I blame myself for that. But I thought that was nothing, I thought that was nothing better than that spot and that stage and that platform in my city. And so it hurt. It hurt a whole lot. But y'all are fucking amazing. It made me feel like shit not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like shit, you guys reminded me that I ain't shit without y'all. And that's an amazing reality. So, like I said, it broke me, and I'm just trying to put me back together. But my God, have you all helped me. Thanks to all my peers, my friends, my family, my homies on sports television, everybody repping me. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like I let all of y'all down by not getting that opportunity. But I'm working on me, and I'm working. So, thank you.
Yeah, man. Wayne seemed very, very hurt by that shit. It seemed like it hit his,
Sad.
what I mean? But at the same time, like he said, I guess he felt like slightly entitled. Like it just automatically he was about to be the one because it was New Orleans and it was, you know what I mean? Then to think about it,
Yeah.
like, damn, why'd I set that? You know what I'm saying? Set myself up for that, heartbreak, thinking that. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Mhm.
Like imagine because this is it's freaking New Orleans. This is not the first time they've been there either, so it probably hits a different way. And like he's been waiting for all these time, all these years. So for them to come back and you ain't there, like, are you gonna get that chance again? Type shit. I bet you all that's why I think Kendrick's probably
As he's
gonna bring
getting
him out for
older,
something. Yeah, I think Kendrick
probably.
might bring him out.
But I mean, it's business. Nothing in this business. You're not entitled to anything. So
Yeah,
I see how he took the humble approach and he said, like, I set myself up for it. But when some rejection is sometimes redirection, so he may not get this, but who knows what you could get next? Like that's one thing that you're thinking of, but there's a
he
million
might be at the Grammys.
possibilities of what could happen in your life next. He's
Mhm.
he's a talented guy.
Freaking Wheezy, bro. He came a long way.
He did come a long way. He did. Since
That
15,
man.
very long way.
So look, Kendrick shut the party
Should have never signed Drake. I don't know.
down. Yo,
Should have
that's
never
crazy
done
though,
it.
cause you know it trickles down to that shit.
He made a lot of money off of Drake.
He
One
did.
mistake.
But breaking down, we've seen a lot of breakdowns of the freaking song. I like what Wayno did. I don't know if you've seen Wayno lately. He been going crazy on YouTube, and he broke that shit down in a way that like it just made total sense. Cause I was feeling the same way. I was like, bro, how do you expect like okay, fuck it. I don't want to spoil what he's saying. Spoil what he's saying, but hold up, let's go here. Wayno broke this shit down. Yeah, right. Shit. Watch the party die. Let me just click that bitch. Boom, boom. I can actually play this, so I can pull this up on the screen. Shout out Wayno. We gonna react to your ish. You feel what I'm saying? Cause you do good motherfucking material. So yeah, let's get to it. Kendrick shut the party down, bro. No one is safe out here in these streets. He's bringing the real feel back. He's bringing hip hop back. He's bringing bars back. All that popping pill shit is done. Let's get it.
All right, y'all. So, welcome to I Do It Myself, where right now in the game is so unpredictable. Like, this is the way I felt when I did a breakdown right before, like 3 or 4 minutes before Not Like Us that came out, right? So Kendrick Lamar, we talking about Kendrick Lamar today. So you listen, I literally did a whole 19, almost 20-minute video talking about Jay Electronica's tweets, you know what I mean, and what they meant. And that's up on the channel today. And as soon as I got upstairs and I started editing, best believe, man, I looked on the gram and Kendrick had dropped Watch the Party Die. So, yo, man, what's crazy is I wanted to, post some of the lyrics. Well, I'm going to post some of the lyrics, but I wanted to actually play it. And I'm like, yo, forget that. We putting that up, but people's videos is getting taken down already. So what we going to do today is, man, we just going to go through some of these lyrics. I already seen a notification on my phone. Academic said, Kendrick diss Drake again. Like round 2 is on the way. Nah, man. My assessment. Let's go through verse by verse by verse and let's talk about it. So, all right, look. First verse, you know what I'm saying? He says, I think it's time to watch the party die. The shit done got too wicked to apologize. It's different. Get them whacked and disqualified. We even killers because they like talking. They like taking innocent lives. Forgive me. I'm hyped right now. I can hardly see. I just edited, you know what I mean, a whole nother episode, and I'm doing another one now. But listen, the show must go on. We got to get.
I feel that type energy because I know that energy where you just finish a video and then you see some shit pop up and you like, damn, I gotta get on this shit. But yeah, so the folks know Dub had to slide out. He gotta go handle some ish with one of his family members and ish like that. But he definitely popped in. I appreciate him for popping in on, you know what I mean? We gonna hold this shit down moving forward. But yeah, let's get back to this video.
Get the channel keeping it going, right? So Watch the Party Die. The title of the record, it really made me, like, once I listened to it, first I was thrown off because I seen the dirty black Air Force Ones. I'm like, oh man, what type of time is he on? But Watch the Party Die, it made me, like, listening to this, and after everything that's been going on this week, it makes me feel like he's talking about the game. Not the game, the rapper, the actual rap game, right? And the reason why I feel like that is because let's talk about some of these bars. This is on the first verse. He says, burn a whole village. We start over. It's really that time. Why reason with these niggas if they can't see the future first? Why argue with these clowns if the circus is well at work? So again, right? Announcement comes out on Sunday. Here we are on Thursday. This has been a topic of discussion all week. I think it's you know what I mean? And this is my own assessment. I don't think that is nothing coded other than the part, I think on the third verse, he blocked some stuff out. But I think that he's just really being direct, talking about all the shit that's transpiring. You feel me? Like from people's tweets to the videos that they putting up. I mean, everybody's been chiming in. I seen Juvenile do a video in the car, you know what I'm saying, talking about why Wayne and this and that and the third. And I mean, Kendrick, for somebody who doesn't drop, and this is what I'm saying, he's having the best year with quality over quantity. You feel me? We in a time where everybody feels this pressure to drop, and he alludes to some of that.
Yo, everybody do feel a pressure to drop. It's like everybody feel like they gotta put something out just because or just to stay relevant. But Kendrick is giving you some ish where it's like when he does drop, it stops. It stops everything. Everybody stops and they're just like, yo, Kendrick drop. You know what I mean? He been
Yeah.
dropping, like when Louis sent me that ish, I was like, bro, did he send it to the group chat? I think he sent it to the group chat. But I stopped and I listened to it. I was like, yo, bro, this shit is about to be all over the web. Everybody tried to do reactions to it. They flagged everybody's channels. Took that ish down, you feel me? But he definitely every time he come with some shit, it's
Yeah.
definitely quality over quantity. You know what I mean?
A little bit further down, right? But let's go through more of the first verse. He says, just walk that man down. That'll do everyone a solid. It's love, but tough love. Sometimes you gotta result in violence. If you parade in gluttony without giving the truth to the youth, the graveyard is company. Just tell us what casket to choose. So, yo, it's subs on here. I mean, yo, I'm gonna keep it 100. This shit could have been done yesterday, Monday, last year. We don't know, but it fits what's going on with the times, right? So, there's another thing he says. You know what I'm saying? They party. He said they party more than bitches. Tell me, what are you working for? They glorify scamming. You get chipped over this credit card. Influencers talk down because I'm not with the basic shit. But they hate, he said, but they don't hate me. They hate the man that I represent. The type of man that never dick ride because I want a favor. The man that resides in patience. So where your soldiers at? But it's, that part don't kind of round. But he says,
When he said the dude who don't D-ride for favors, they talk about the stimulus
Mm.
package. Everybody
What?
riding
The PPP loan?
Drake for the stimulus package. So that's a shot at
Oh.
everybody. You know what I mean? When he said that line,
That's what I
hold
like.
on, what did he just say? Hold up, let's take it back.
the man that resides in patience. So where your soldiers at? But it's, that part don't kind of round. But he says the ones that lost it all and learn from that, a thirst for life. Head inside a book because he concerned with the information that'll change his life. Because he yearns for that dedication, finding out what's right. Because he can earn from that.
Yeah, it's right here. It said the type of man that can never D-ride
My
because I
favorite
want a
line.
favor. The man that reside, yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Keep your head in a book.
yeah, like Buddy is really
Dedicated. You
chopping
can learn
down.
from that.
He's chopping
Delicious.
down.
The lyricism is delicious.
And I don't think, cause like even academics, he was like, oh, he's coming at, bro. It's not about a round
Academics is
two.
dumb.
He's a rider. He's a D rider.
He's a
He's
fan.
definitely
And
one
he
of the
got a
D
weird
riders.
case.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
You need to
crazy
go
too,
inside.
cause he
Go
does have a
inside.
weird ass case.
You have a weird case, sir.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna remove Wayno, but nah, Kendrick shuts the party down, bro. Kendrick
It was
shuts the party
beautiful and I
down.
liked it.
I ain't gonna
We
hold you.
needed it because
I kind of want the game to go back to a point where it was like,
real
yeah,
and not run by crazy psychopaths because that's what's happened. We let crazy psychopaths with money infiltrate our art and poetry and they turned it into a marketing scheme. That's what
right.
happened. It like we lost the artistry. And that's why underground hip hop is still here. And that's why Kendrick is what underground hip hop sounds like, and that's why everybody, is so shocked and they're feeling it. Like lyric artists, we know what's going on, we know what it sounds like, and we've been crying
Question:
from the background. But Kendrick had the platform.
how do you feel like? What do you think this album's going to sound like, given
I don't
what
know,
he's
because
been
that song's
dropping
so
so far?
crazy. That song made me feel so many
Because it's like,
emotions. It was like you got They Not Like Us on it. I mean,
right? It's like
this is
if this, and we didn't even hear whatever that preview was before, freaking Not Like Us, because that was
doesn't he
popping.
already have a Pulitzer Prize? Didn't he already win one?
We can find
Is
the
he gonna
F
get
out.
another one?
Pull that
Because
shit up.
the way we're decoding this album by bar, when's the last time we've done this? Never. We've never done it. Not as a
He
group.
won it in 2018.
Boom.
2018.
He's a
Kendrick
design
Lamar Pulitzer
masculine.
Prize
That's
Awards,
it.
2018. It's like, and then that's another thing that has me like, why are people questioning why this man got a role in the Super Bowl?
Thank you. He
It's
plays the
not that
long game.
serious. And that's why Wayne is like, yo, I guess I can fix this now so I can set it up. I ain't gotta have all in my face. That shit kind of pause. But not but that's why Wayne is like, he gotta do better. He gotta go, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
he doesn't really,
Libra,
he don't
it's
make,
gonna make you work harder when you don't get something.
mm-hmm.
We be like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, watch
I
this.
think that might be why I fuck with Wayne too, bro. Because as an Aries, you know what I'm saying? Certain,
Yeah, the cardinal signs, cardinal fire
mhm.
sign. Mm-hmm.
Aries, Sun, Taurus, Moon. Like Dub's a
Oh, you're a
Taurus,
Taurus
so
too?
yeah, me and him rock. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
with
he's
the
a
with the whole,
Taurus.
he's a Taurus. So now you understand a little bit more
No, I just
about
got
what
my
goes
heart
on.
completely shattered by one. I can't. And
Oh
he be
Lord.
acting just like him. I hate it here. I hate it here. All right, that's enough.
But yeah, she said that's enough.
We're just gonna drop it.
Yeah, man. Louis a Capricorn. That's my homie.
Oh, two of my besties are Capricorns. I love them so much.
My mommy's a Capricorn.
And I love her so much.
But yo, check this shit out though. You already know what this is. Dawn Richards versus Diddy.
Oh,
What are your thoughts
every time
about
I
that?
hear every time I hear Diddy's name, my stomach starts to curl. I've hated him for the longest. I didn't know why, but it's like every big story that comes out. I think what's disturbing me the most about this is after she came out and she filed her lawsuit, she decides to say how she enjoyed watching the torture. And now I know how like the devil he's like the freaking devil incarnate. Like he's a
Easy.
psychopath, he's a
He's
violent
nuts.
narcissist. And the way
Yep.
he's handling this, like taunting his victims afterwards, like we gotta put this man under the jail. Like he
I saw
cannot just
that.
go to jail. He can't.
First of
Like
all,
no.
he messing with hold, let me slot this. Let me get my little ish right. Hold up. I'm gonna
What
fix this shit.
demon? Who possessed this man? Like what demon got him? Because he is crazy. Diddy is crazy.
I don't
That's not
understand
normal type
how
of crazy.
I don't understand how, he could just, first of all, you're accused of, let's go, I'm gonna use the YouTube terms, SAing a dude. So that's wild. And then Buddy
Raping
wins
a
the
guy.
lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, and then Buddy, wins the lawsuit. Excuse me. So it's like, all right.
The charges are.
And now this.
We got minors involved in this one again. Like what? I just this is what he means when he says the party's gotta die. He's talking about Diddy. He's talking about Russell Simmons. He's even
I
talking
mean,
about Usher. I said it. I
that's
said
a
it
good angle
because
too.
Usher was sitting right there watching all of that stuff go down. What are we giving him a lifetime achievement award and he's sitting here with Diddy watching him abuse? Like, what are you talking about? What? What is
Yeah, and
no? It needs to
they
go. No,
said that ish could get
if you invite
Usher in
change, you
trouble.
invite chaos.
Yeah. But Law and
He's not a
Crime
good
just put
person.
this
I'm telling
video out.
you.
I was really holding this shit because I really wanted you to I really wanted to do this one with you, so I'm glad this was a topic for the evening. But check this out, yo. Law and crime.
I don't
P.
like
Diddy
his
gets
face.
hits with sex assault, lawsuit, essay. I'm gonna have to edit myself now. Damn it. from Danny King's Don Richard.
Ex-African,
Say what?
ex-African.
Yeah, all that.
So
Yeah.
all of the
You know this
things
is a
that
clip
make you
straight
the
off the
devil.
rip. This man, hold up. What this man got a damn he put diamonds on anyway.
Ugh.
Let's see what's up.
Sean Diddy Combs' legal issues don't seem to be going away anytime soon, as he faces yet another lawsuit accusing him of sexual abuse. But this lawsuit is coming from one of his former collaborators and former artist signed to his Bad Boy Records label. This week, former Danity Kane member Don Richards sued Diddy, accusing him of inhumane treatment and sexual assault. The suit adds another number to the growing amount of sexual misconduct lawsuits the hip-hop mogul already faces. This time, it's Don Richard. Don Richard was previously a contestant on season 3 of Diddy's hit MTV show Making the Band.
I said Richards. Her name is Richard.
I just
hate
remember
that
how I used
ish.
to look at these girls and think they're so lucky because I wanted to sing so bad, and to know like this is what they
Look,
had to go through is insane.
cuz the same way with the industry, period. Once I
Yeah, the
got
industry
hit
is
with
crazy.
certain things and certain things came my way, I didn't want to do it anymore. It wasn't the
You
same,
don't want to be
which
friends
is
with
why
the same
like
people. You're like,
yeah, like my whole time when I was in the A, bro, I like once I found out what was going on in the industry and I was like presented with certain things, then I was like, it didn't hit the same. You know what I mean? Like you still love making
there's some
music, but then
amazing
you
people, but it's a lot.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's some dope ones,
ducking
like,
and
but you
dodging.
gotta go indie. You know what I mean? You gotta go indie if you don't want to do certain, you know what I mean? You want to play certain games or be around certain motherfuckers.
You gotta take the long road.
Straight up. And it's a long motherfucking road.
Very
According to
long.
court
Not
documents,
as
during her
long
time on
now.
the show, she witnessed
Yeah.
different instances of verbal abuse by the hitmaker. She claims Diddy referred to the contestants as fat, ugly, hoes, and used other harsh language. And once she was selected to be a part of the band that would eventually become Danity Kane, she alleges Diddy's contempt for women was rapidly apparent. She says the 5-member all-girl group was regularly subjected to Diddy's harsh language, and he made several comments about their physical appearance. She names one example as Diddy referred to Richard as too skinny, and she needed to do something about this, referring to her face. During her time in his orbit, she claims to have witnessed Diddy's alleged true
Disrespectful.
colors firsthand. According to the suit around 2005, Richard claims she saw Diddy abuse his former partner and the mother of his 3 children, Kim Porter. She says she witnessed Porter in tears leaving a music studio with bruises all over her face, including a lacerated lip. Richard said she realized then that Diddy was capable of committing acts of
Yo, you know they're definitely talking about him and Kim Porter right now. That's always been in
He
question.
is
This
in
is
the closet.
crazy.
This is what a man does when he's gay and he can't come out and he uses women and he just takes it all out on the woman. This is what it looks like. This is crazy.
Like Jaguar Rice said, right? These motherfuckers is beards.
of violence against women, and she feared Diddy could one day physically harm her as well. While signed with Diddy, she claims he forced her to work for 48 hours straight, and as a result of the overwork, she lost a substantial amount of weight, became dehydrated, and even developed rashes. According to the suit, Richard believes she was caught in Diddy's alleged web as he promised to advance her singing career if she caved into his demands. She says Diddy deprived her and her Danity Kane band members of basic needs like adequate food and sleep. When asked if she could get meals, Diddy refused and chastised them with comments like, "You don't want this," or "Y'all are not hungry enough," and "I'm paying you
Yo, that
to
sounds
work."
just like
She
he
says
was
Diddy
on Making
demanded
the
they
Band.
record and rehearse for 36 to 48 hours without
does.
breaks. According to the suit, Richard lost a significant amount of weight, weighing in at about 100 pounds under the extreme conditions, which at the time
Oh
she
my
thought was
God.
a standard requirement to be
I'm gonna pause real quick and say that is a beautiful black queen. Goddamn.
She's
Why he do her like that?
gorgeous. I
Sh-
know.
She's
Because he's
freaking
gay.
gorgeous, bro.
And
That
she's
is
not a
wild.
man though. And it makes him mad. Because
in the
why?
group. The suit went on to state Diddy continued to assert his power and dominance and even insisted on holding meetings while dressed only in his underwear. She says in one instance, while at his Miami home, Diddy emailed Richard directing her to
Nigga in his drawers in the meeting. What?
meet him in the living room. She said when she arrived, he was only wearing his underwear, and when she asked him to put clothes on, the mogul refused and said, "This is my effing house." Richard claims the meeting lasted around an hour, all while Diddy was in his underwear, leaving her feeling violated and embarrassed. By 2009, Danity Kane broke up, but Richard continued to work with Diddy, later forming a new group called Diddy Dirty Money.
Bro, he in his drawers in a meeting? Could you imagine going to work and your boss is in their drawers talking about we finna have a meeting? This man is diabolical, bro.
She says on the first day of recording under the new group, she and her bandmate Kalina Harper waited in the kitchen where Diddy's then girlfriend Cassandra Ventura, better known as Cassie, was frying eggs for him. According to the suit, she was initially introduced to Cassie around 2006 when she was first signed to Diddy's label. She claims even then Diddy appeared to be fixated on Cassie, but in a predatory way. Years later, she claims to have witnessed more of the dark and true colors behind the mask. During the time Cassie was making eggs for him, Richard claims she saw Diddy high on drugs go into the kitchen and approach Cassie and scream, "I've been asking you for I can't stand you. You never do it right." She says Diddy pushed Cassie against the wall and choked her, then picked up the scalding hot pan of eggs and threw it at her, causing her to fall to the ground in a fetal position. While cursing and screaming, Diddy then allegedly dragged Cassie up the stairs. Richard says she was frozen in shock and terror, hearing glass shattering, crashing, and banging noises when Diddy dragged Cassie up the stairs. While she wanted to interfere, she was let out of the home. The following day, Richard says she received a call demanding she return to Diddy's home to continue recording. But when Diddy brought her and her bandmate into the recording room, he locked the door, dimmed the lights, and gave each of them flowers. According to the suit, Diddy went on at length saying, quote, "This is normal. This is just a lover's argument where no one was hurt. This is what love is. I'm giving you an opportunity. If you want to make it, you'll shut your mouth. If you say anything..."
Ladies, that is not what love is. Do not let anybody treat you that way. That is not love.
Let's watch,
is...
ladies. If you're having a problem, it stops with us. Let's watch Divorce in Black and let's normalize someone who loves you shouldn't be trying to hurt you. And if you figure that out, you're going to have to take the big steps to know that that person's in your life to teach you to love yourself enough to know you don't deserve something like that. Nobody does. Man, woman, nobody deserves it. And they're in your life to tell you enough is enough. And it's time for you to start taking your life back, taking back your power. Nobody should be able to treat you. I know the horror of a man like that. And I know it's not easy, but we're all strong enough to get out as soon as we can. As soon as you see the red flag, just walk away and let the person heal. There's nothing wrong with that. As soon as you see a red flag, let them heal and go continue to heal yourself.
Flags.
Yes,
look
pay
for them
attention. Believe of somebody when
serious.
they tell you who they are. Because people are crazy right now. People are very crazy, as we can see. So
this is one of them ones. Like I was like, yo, I gotta get Cuz on this one. But nah, this is one of them ones. Let's keep this joint rolling.
Be consequences. He also threatened her with a warning saying people end up missing. Around November of 2009, after the Soul Train Awards, Diddy flew Dawn Richard and Kalina Harper to his New York home for an after party. She claims at the party there were several celebrities there and copious amounts of illegal drugs, but also dozens of young women and girls, some of which appeared to be underage, be transported to the party. Richard says the women there were wearing little to no clothing and were given drugs and alcohol, and many of them appear to be lethargic or passed out while Diddy and his guests perform sexual acts on them. She says Diddy repeatedly said things like, "This is a buffet, enjoy yourselves, this is what we do, this is how we party." Richard says she begged Diddy's personal assistant, Capricorn Clark, to allow her to leave, but Clark told her to wait so she could orchestrate her departure, leaving Richard feeling trapped against her will. According to the suit, that was one of many instances of Diddy's alleged drug-fueled parties, where he and his guests would allegedly sexually violate women who were under the influence. The suit would go on to describe more instances of Diddy physically abusing his then-girlfriend, Cassie. In the fall of 2009, while preparing for a festival in New York, she allegedly witnessed Diddy grab Cassie by the neck, pulling her out of the van onto the grass, pinning her head down, choking her while yelling, "You're gonna get effed up today." She says that incident took place in the...
And real quick, I believe her, especially after all that footage that we saw. We all
100%.
saw the footage, so
That's exactly how they are.
I definitely believe every word she's
All
saying.
day.
backstage area just outside the festival, and that it was entirely visible to passerbys. In another instance in 2010, Diddy allegedly punched Cassie in the face in the bathroom of a party in LA. And when Cassie tried to stand up to Diddy or even voice her opinion, he would hit her or wrap his hands around her throat and choke her. She claims she and Dirty Money bandmate Kalina Harper tried to get Cassie to leave Diddy, but when he found out about their conversation, the mogul threatened her, allegedly telling them, "Y'all don't get in my relationship," and went on to say, "Don't
That's
tell
normal
my
behavior,
what she
too.
needs to be doing. Just make money and shut the F up. I end artists. I shelve careers.
Make
You could
money.
be missing. You want to die today." According to the suit, around 2010, Bad Boy Entertainment entered an agreement with Interscope Records, and their CEO, Jimmy Iovine, had clear knowledge that Combs was abusive and dangerous around women, after Diddy allegedly punched Cassie in the stomach during a dinner where he was present. In addition to the abuse she witnessed, she says Diddy's treatment toward her only got worse. She claims Diddy once barged into her dressing room while she was naked and inappropriately touched her breasts and butt. She says in another instance, the producer locked her in a car with heavy tinted windows for 2 hours as she screamed for help, even calling her dad to help her. She claims her dad traveled from Baltimore to New York to free his daughter and to confront Diddy,
From Baltimore to New York. Shout out B-More. Damn,
To
cuz, your
save
neck of the
his
woods.
daughter? Come on.
Locked her in the car like a dog on a hot day. That's ridiculous.
It's time to watch the party die.
Bro,
We're
straight
just
up.
gonna keep saying it. This is insanity. It's demons. Like
Nuts.
the
To even
demons
go-
walking around. It's crazy. It's like a movie.
And it's, look, this is how it goes, man. You get,
Not
you
anymore.
get, yeah, look, they shutting the party down. Yeah, let's get it.
to the
Shutting the party
police.
down.
But according to Richard, Diddy told him, "Think about your daughter and think about your daughter's career." According to the suit,
Crazy.
Richard suffered and continues to suffer loss of income, wages, benefits, royalties, and other compensation. She also suffered from emotional pain, PTSD, anxiety, insomnia, and is asking for compensatory and punitive damages, as well as
She
attorney's
did look
fees and
kind of
costs.
thin. Like
I'm
she
now
lost
joined by
weight.
a great guest to break this down further, and that's attorney Richard Schoenstein. Now, Rich, thanks for being here. Sean Combs, aka Diddy, is making headlines once again after being sued by a member of a group he used to manage, and that's singer Dawn Richard. She's accusing him of sexual assault and inhumane treatment. Does this lawsuit come as a shock to you at all?
No, it doesn't come as a shock to me at all, because I think what you're seeing is, a continuing stream now of legal proceedings against Combs. And this happens sometimes when there's a powerful individual who nobody has gone after. And once that seal is kind of broken, you can see other people. It sort of reminds me of what happened to Bill Cosby. Eventually
Divine
there was a
justice.
whole line
That's
of
right.
people who had claims about his conduct. And that seems to be what we're seeing here, that maybe there were people who wouldn't have come public, who wouldn't have brought a lawsuit, and that door has been opened.
And Dawn Richard says, while a
Wide
part of the
open.
group Danity Kane, she was subjected
Wild.
to verbal
Thank
abuse,
God.
claiming Diddy called the girls fat and ugly. Talking about a pattern, what does that say to you as far as a pattern goes of his behavior towards his artists? Because this was also previously echoed by another member of Danity Kane, Aubrey O'Day, who has been outspoken about Diddy's treatment of the group. What are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, that
And real fast, Aubrey was fine as hell too, but he made her feel like she was less than as well.
kind of
I
treatment
want to say
is
that.
reprehensible. maybe even actionable in a technical.
Yep.
I just want everybody, if you don't know, look up the word cis, then look up the word
You said
psychopath. Learn
you
these
said sis?
terms. I said narcissist, psychopath, sociopath. Those
Got
three
you.
things. When you're looking at this case, you'll see it a little bit clearer if you understand those terms.
All three clearly define this guy
All
all the
three.
way. All
He's
the
the boss is
way.
the maximum. It's turned up.
But nah, look, I had to give that. I don't know what law and fucking crime gonna do to me. Cause I'll be getting hit with strikes. But I had to get that piece in there because it's like, bro. And I heard that Usher, I think it was Usher the Dream, a couple other people were implicated in this whole situation.
Neo.
It's like, bruh,
We all
what?
know Neo ain't shit. I said it.
Listen,
I said it.
it's messed up, but it's like, yo, all the greats are just being like folded. It's
Let me
like
tell
you
you,
see
I've
all the
seen these things in
secrets.
Baltimore growing up. Period. I just did not know that it was happening on such a broad level. Because if you think like on terms of a place like Baltimore, where you got 20 girls coming to a place, here they've got 200 girls coming, but it was still happening. This has been happening for too long, and we got to start really holding people accountable because everybody doesn't have a father that's caring for them, or every teen girl doesn't have a place to go, and out on those streets it's dangerous. This is what's happening. Like, it's a real thing, and we got to start paying attention to it because it's time to break these generational curses we have, people that are causing all this pain in our community, passing it down. We got to get stronger, love ourselves more, love our children more. We got to pour more love onto this
Definitely.
thing.
Look,
Cause damn.
Diddy's definitely. I mean, the homie Gene Deal was saying that by like Labor Day he was about to get booked. I was kind of skeptical about that whole. You know what I mean? Like for him to say that, I was kind of skeptical about that actually happening.
Why?
But and then look, we see it didn't happen. But what did happen is the judgment did come back for the homie who Diddy was said to have done things with. He was locked up, so that came back. Dawn came forward. Diddy made some slick remarks or whatever, and then Dawn came forward. But nah, like, and then look, and then he said some ish like she enjoyed every minute of it or something like that. Like, bro, what's wrong with you?
He
Like
still
that
thinks
just
he's
makes you
God.
look
It's
more
crazy.
like the diddler. It makes him look
What
like he's
jail can
really
he needs
playing
to
the
go to
role.
Guantanamo Bay. He needs to go to
Yeah, like
Guantanamo
what is
Bay.
you doing?
That's where he got away.
I had to, you know what I'm saying. But look, yeah, if you see me do the little drawing, I'm over here checking. You know what I'm saying, making sure that the audio is straight because my ish be hissing sometimes. I'm like, damn, killed the whole stream. That's just like
Oh
the
no.
worst. If you ever see me switch to the blue mic, that's why. And that's the only reason I haven't
Okay.
brung the blue mic to you is because I might need that bitch. Plus, I record on it. And Dub has the one with this type of setup. That's my backup, and it's a USB, and it's beautiful. But
Okay.
at the end of the day, I'm gonna get that bitch from him. I'm gonna bring that shit to your ass. Yeah. So that's what
Wow.
that is. Cause his laptop ain't really like I try to set him up to where he can just stream just like this. We can have 3 boxes or 2 boxes, however it works. And he don't have to come the whole way to where I'm at to get some content done. He can just go right in. But he like, I can't
Yeah.
get it straight and boo boo. I'm like, all right, well shit, let's go ahead and utilize that shit. But tell me you heard about this. Shannon Sharpe getting caught on live, getting some cheeks. Did you hear about that?
Disgusting. Yeah, I did. Like, it had to be on purpose. Who has Instagram? Who has Instagram Live
You know
ready?
what it is?
Who?
I think I think Shannon Sharpe felt like uh everybody like, cause even with the late with the Marlon Wayans interview, and he was saying how people were saying he was gay and he had the little purse and shit like that, and he's running around
Lots
with his
of
gay
men have those.
stylist. Like, I don't think people understand that
I
most of the
like a man
stylists,
that
to all the
dresses
people out there,
nice.
most of the stylists are
I
gay.
love. I don't care. I love.
Most
Wait, who's
most
running
of the
around with
stylists
style?
and like, say for someone to do your hair and makeup, they would be gay. I've been around that, so like I understand that. So it doesn't. I mean, but like I feel like Shannon Sharpe probably felt like he needed to get some cheeks on the damn like audio joint so that
If you're
people would be
gay,
like,
who
he's not
cares?
gay.
Who cares? Just like what? Going live to do all that just to prove it, that makes you look more gay to me. Like, what's the big deal? Like, you are like,
Plus, you
who
know,
cares?
plus you know that like if he was to set it off like that, that would lead to like more content, like more his channel would get bigger. I think it was really a play,
What it
bro. I think because like they said that
uh,
they said the camera was up, right? And it was on live. It was live when it was up, and then it flipped down. So that means that
yeah.
you knew it was up. You flipped it down
Ew, that's so
so
gross.
that you can
We
oomty
didn't
bop
ask for
on
that.
camera.
I was not ready. I wasn't ready, Shannon.
Listen, Shorty played that, wifey. Shout out to you, love you. Mwah. She played that. We was downstairs in the little sunroom joint, the little, you know what I mean? And she played it, and I was like, "What is that? Like, turn that shit on. What is chick moaning and shit? What are you watching another Tubi movie or something? Like, what is you doing?" And
Not
it was that.
Tubi.
Yeah, she be watching the wildest ish on Tubi. All her ish on Tubi includes strippers and somebody's humping at some point in time.
That's wow.
But that's what she be watching. She be watching them hood Tubi movies where somebody cheeks getting clapped and they twirling on poles. Way
Are you
more than me.
serious?
That's what
That's
she
what I gotta
watches.
keep my kids off of Tubi. Oh my god. I had no idea that those types of things
Cheeks
were on
getting
Tubi.
clapped like a motherfucker on Tubi.
Oh my god. Why? But
Tubi got the
why though?
movies. The movies with the boobies. Yo. But it's real though. It's real. But
That's
nah, I was like, I thought she
crazy.
was watching one of them. No, it was Shannon Sharp. I said, what is
Shannon
Unc
Sharp.
doing? Unc
Bro.
out here on live clapping cheeks.
You too old
Wow.
for this, Shannon.
It's
You too old
crazy.
for this.
But no, sliding on to the next, man. Look, because I'm gonna keep the topics going. Dub had to slide, but I'm like, look, we gonna run this motherfucker. So check it. Look, Rich Homie Quan, rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. That shit threw me off. I'm gonna
That's
tell
in
you
peace.
why. Because I'm gonna say back when Type of Way was really starting to blow up, I had the opportunity to open up for Rich Homie Quan. Excuse me. I did
Oh
not make it
man.
to Decatur, Illinois, but my manager at the time, Benny and Young Gov and them, like I was finna do like we had a group called Red Flame Gang. So like and I was their only signee that was in Pennsylvania. They had a show, it was in Decatur, Illinois. At the time, I had just got hit with child support and they took my license and I couldn't drive out there. So I
Oh
couldn't
man.
make it to the Rich Homie Quan show. He was just blowing up. I was gonna open up for Rich Homie Quan. I couldn't make it. I couldn't drive. Dub was supposed to drive. Ish something happened with the rental. Ish went left. But nah, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. Um, let me pull up this little Instagram clip or whatever. Cause his family announced some shit just recently, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover this shit. But nah, like Rich Homie was definitely a talented individual. I was finna mess with
He was.
TIG. Think it's a game. I was finna mess with them because, like I said, like my manager brung him to Illinois, put a bag in his pocket, got them to like, you know what I mean, and opened up, and like that was supposed to be a lane that I was going to take. You know what I mean? And at that particular time, me being in Atlanta, watching him blow up and shit, just being around all them and all that shit like that, that shit was definitely a freaking movie. So rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan.
Yes, rest in peace. Too
But
young.
His family announces his celebration of life service will be held on Tuesday, September 17th, and will be open to the public. The family asks for fans not to wear any RIP t-shirts if they will be in attendance. Now that's pretty interesting. Rich as in spirit, Rich homie Quan celebration of life, Tuesday, September 17th, 11 a.m. Where they having this joint? Oh man. Burdette Road, College Park, South Side. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Rich homie Quan. That is threw me off. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, damn. But it was just weird that like he was set to people been talking about that shit. He was set to hop on a stand allegedly for the Young Thug
Yeah.
case. So that's kind of weird.
Oh,
The timing is weird.
Mike, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, it was a little
Yeah, the
strange,
timing is
but
weird.
let's
Let me
send
see.
support to his family and some love.
Yeah, I had to cover that shit real quick because it's Rich homie. Some type of way shook everything up, and that definitely was a big springboard to like my homie Young Gov. Shout out Young Gov. That was a springboard to everything we was doing at the time. Like he was with Boomtown Music Group, EMI, and Rich Homie 2 Chains. Yo Gotti. It was a couple shows that happened in Decatur. I missed all them motherfuckers because I was on child support and I had no license. All them shows, bro. Like that shit haunts me sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you. But hey, everything happened for a reason. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I ain't gonna hold you too long, cuz I just wanted to go ahead and go live and get this thing rocking and back on track. We definitely Dub was just saying he kind of want to go live tomorrow, so don't be surprised if we pop back in this motherfucker and get the news for the day. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you for
Okay.
tapping in, and we're gonna keep this train rolling. Freaking roll the 5K. I'm gonna check right now to see where we at. Hold up, let me check right now and see where we at.
So
Where we
if
at
you're
right now?
here, we're
We
almost at
still at
5K.
4,020.
Please hit that like and hit that subscribe. Appreciate it.
Yeah, hit the like, subscribe, share the lives, tap in for the lives. More lives coming
Likes are
soon.
free. Subscribing is
Yeah,
free.
all that shit. And if you want the exclusive content, more vlogs about to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to put more vlogs up on the membership tiers because I do see what I have behind there and all that shit. So like, yeah, man. Because I mean, look, vlogs are fun as hell, and I love to do that type of shit. I've been doing that shit since
And I'll
probably
drop
like
some goodies in there too.
2009. So yeah, we're gonna have a little Baltimore vlog and all type of other shit going on. When you come to YC, you already know what it is. Hit me up. But yeah, man, it's on me, Mr.
Absolutely.
400. It's infinite. I'm gonna let you get comfortable.
Bye.
Appreciate you for tapping in. And
Please.
yeah, man,
For
we
sure.
out.
All right. Bye.